Okay, so today we're gonna look at a video with the guitarist Red Volkaert. It's from a live stream gig he did last year from the Floyd Country Store in Virginia, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna pick out some key phrases. I don't know if I'll go through the entire thing and teach all the licks and chords and everything, but let's just see and pick out a few key moves, because it does some really cool things in this video, as it does in every video he's playing in. He's a monster player. But yeah, let's go.
And he is one of the finest guitar players you'll ever hear. Make welcome Mr. Red Volkaert right here. Thank you, Sammy. 3, 4, 1.
Let's see the intro here. The key, it's Hello Walls, and it's in the key of C. It's like that, something like that, yeah. So you start in a C shape, and go to F shape, or G string.
Hello Walls.
Those things are, I listened to the original recording with Willie Nelson, and those are the notes that background vocals sing. So it's hello walls, hello, hello, or something. So that's out of this C shape first inversion. Kind of a sus thing.
How things go.
And then to move over to the F chord that comes after, he plays. And then go to the F shape, this kind of F shape. That's real cool. I love when he does that voice leading thing. Because basically it's just, you can skip that high note. It's just a real pretty way to go from one chord to the next here. And it's the same if you're in a different position. If you will be up here in this C position here, so you just move the fifth of the chord further up towards the F chord. That's basically what he does a lot of the time in his voice leading chords. He just does chromatic. Yeah, he steps chromatically towards the chords, I guess I meant to say.
For you today, aren't you
I'm gonna let it play a little bit more here, I think. Gotta check that one out. He plays, when it just on the C here, he plays, which is a crazy lick. It's kind of like someone falling down the stairs or something. Can't even play it up to speed, but it's out of the C major or A minor pentatonic, and you just skip up and down. So you take, I think it's easiest to hybrid pick it. So it's pick and middle finger. Then move down fifth fret. Finishes off with just slide down and land on the third fret. So as you can see, it's just A minor or C major pentatonic.
Since she up and walked away, since she up.
So it goes to a D with F sharp in the bass here.
And walked away. Well,
let's see what it plays there.
since she up and walked away. Well, I'll bet you.
I think so.
Get to spend every night.
Quick diminished chord there. F sharp diminished, I think.
Lonely night with me. Ah, but lonely walk.
That lick is a crazy lick. I think it plays it like that. It's such an oddball lick. So basically, bend up. So we have this unison bend, 3rd fret on the G string, 1st fret of the B string. And then, as you step down the bend, at the same time, you wander up with the next note. So they start at the same place and move apart. And then this is also a really cool voice leading that he does, because he goes from this, which is out of the C7 shape, to F. So he's basically playing C, C7, F. Really good voice leading.
I'll keep you company.
Same as
Hello,
intro.
Wendell.
Yeah. I think he plays something like that. Also one of the really odd. If it plays like that, I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. And that's 5th fret, both the B and E string. Move. Just slide down half step, and then pull off with the pinky and slide up with the ring finger. So you end up with, regular out of the C shape there. Gotta go back here.
Well, I see. Hello, Wendell.
Yeah, and it just plays 2 notes at a time out of the C shape after that.
Well, I see you're still here. Aren't you lonely? Since our darling.
That's out of that D9, this voicing.
Disappeared. Well, look here's got a teardrop in the corner of your pain.
Maybe I should go back just a little bit here.
Since our darling disappeared.
Yeah. This lick is... So this is also a way to go from C to F. Or, maybe it's from G to F. Because this is a G shape there.
Well, look here, is that a teardrop in the...
I don't know what that chord is. That's really cool.
Well, look here, is that a teardrop in
No.
the corner? Well, look here, is that a teardrop in the corner?
Gotta be some diminished chord there, I think.
Of your pain. Now don't you try and tell me that it's rain.
There's just D minor, G, C.
She went away and left us all.
Just walk down. Sorry. Walk down to G.
All alone, the way she planned. So I guess we'll have to learn to get along without her.
Yeah, it goes. Walk down to D with F sharp and bass, and then it goes to D minor.
If we can, learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, if we can. Hello, Celine.
Can't really pick that one up.
If we can. Hello, Celine.
Maybe it's like that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick out, but I think it's just C sus or F C F C basically. F C F C.
I'm gonna stare at you a while. You know I can't sleep.
Yeah.
Won't you bear with? You know I can't sleep. Won't you bear with?
Something like that maybe.
Me a while. We've got to
That's the same as before.
all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind.
Oh, that's cool.
Gotta stick together, or else I'll lose my mind.
So that is basically a 2-5 to F. If you're not sure what 2-5 is, it's in a lot of jazz and older types of music. You use 2-5-1s a lot to go to different chord or different key, and it's basically another way of the voice leading, which we talked about before, where you like when you played C7 to go to F, the C7 is the 5 of F. That's why the 5 chord always leads to the 1 chord, and it's the dominant that leads to the tonic. The 2 is if you're going to the key of F. The 2 chord is the second chord based on the second note of the scale. So that's the F major scale. The second note of the scale is the G, and it's a minor chord. The dominant is the C7. There's the 5th note of the scale. You create a dominant 7 chord there. So that's 2-5-1. And that's basically what it's doing here. Because here you can see it's a G minor chord. And then it does chromatic walk down to the 3rd of the C7 or C9 chord in this case. So that is a really cool way to play a 2-5 going to F. You can hear how well that leads, because that note really wants to go up to the F, and that note in the C9 chord wants to go down to the 3rd of the F. That's basically the function of a dominant 7 chord, in this case at least. C7, F. Like that.
I've got a feeling, or else I'll lose my mind. I've got a feeling.
Alright, also sneaks in one of those chords. And that is just a substitution for the C7 chord. We can talk about tritone subs, which this is in another video maybe, because this is already a bit theory dense, I think. But if you want to learn this chord, it's played like this. It's an F sharp 7 with a flat 5. So it's on the 2nd fret of the E and D string, 3rd fret of the G string, 1st fret of the B string. And you can see how it's basically like this chord, but you skip the A string, that is muted, and the note on the 2nd fret of the B string is moved down. That's the 5th of the chord, so it's a flat 5 there. But you can hear how a regular C7 and that chord is basically the same. It's the same chord except for the bass note, which is changed. That's basically tritone sub.
She'll be gone a long, long time.
Should we do the solo too? I don't know if I can do it.
She'll be gone a long, long time.
So does it slide up on the I think it is those notes. I gotta
A long, long time.
yeah. It's it plucks open A and B string and then slides up, hammers on, slides up in this shape. So you end up on the 7th fret of the A string and 8th fret of the B string. That is the major 3rd and fifth of the C chord and go down diatonic in the scale. Yeah, it also plays the major 7 there in the C. Maybe it plays that on. Yeah, maybe it does that on every chord there. So you add in the G string as well on the same fret at first as the A string. Like that. There's the C major 7. What is that move? Yeah. It's a crazy lick as well. He has all the craziest licks, Red Volkaert. It's an augmented chord that he moves up in whole steps and does heavy palm muting. So it kind of sounds like almost like a muted sweep lick or something, because it doesn't really ring out like that. When he plays a note, he lets go of the note with the left hand. So it's short notes. So that's a crazy lick. Augmented chords comes out of the whole tone scale, which is a scale like that, only moving whole tones. And it sounds really strange, but it leads very well to to the F here, which I guess he lands on here. That's really nice. Gotta see if I can figure that bend out there. Is he really playing sort of diminished? I think he's playing this shape here, which bends up the G string up to this note. That ends up being a diminished chord. But that's that's a hard bend. You could also do it like this, but that way you end up on a unison note. So that, man, that hurts my finger just doing that a couple of times. Wouldn't really do that at a gig, I think. But could you do it some other way, maybe? Yeah. This is easier in some ways, but harder to find your fingers that way. Or find the right notes. But such a weird thing to play here. That sounds like some diminished. That is, yeah. That's a diminished arpeggio. What is that? I think it just plays sort of as this shape out of a 13th chord. Like if you were to play a full shape, it would be 13 like that to a 7. And then it just moves down, I think, those frets maybe.
She went away and left us all alone, the way she planned. So I guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, ceiling. I'm gonna stare at you.
Finally, you see Red making a mistake. That doesn't really happen at all.
A while. You know I can't sleep. Now won't you bear with me a while? We've got to all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I've got a feeling.
Basically does the same thing as the previous verses here, but that lick was really nice.
Or else I'll lose my mind.
Let's see what that
We'll
was.
stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I've got.
So while editing the video here, I realized how he was playing this lick. I wasn't too far off, but I really want to make this correction because it's really cool. Just like a previous lick where he started on the same note and went 2 different ways, he kind of does the same thing here, but it doesn't start on the same note, but 2 different notes, and they move in opposite directions. He slides up to the 5th fret of the G and B string, and then the high note moves up, and the low note moves downwards, like that. So what you end up with is, which moves beautifully to the F chord. So you start on C. Real nice.
She'll be gone a long, long time.
That's a nice. That's a really nice lick. It's just C major 7, C6. Just to go down from the 5th of the chord and wander down from the root to major 7 to the 6th.
And with any luck, she'll be gone.
More voice leading. This is really just a diatonic walk up from it's the root and 3rd of the C chord up to the F.
A long, long time.
What G chord? Yeah. Real simple ending of the tune, at least. But yeah, he's got some real crazy licks, and I just love it. It's kind of challenging to play like this. That crazy lick there. I've been practicing that a little bit, and something that I would really like to just throw in casually at a gig. See if I can get some, raised eyebrows at least or something. But yeah, I'll post the video as a link in the description. Please check it out, and watch some more of Redd's videos, because he's terrific if you haven't heard of him before. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something out of this, and see you next time. Bye.